Gian, many congratulations. What a performance. Just sum up how you're feeling after that.
Thank you very much. Really happy, of course. I think it was a hard-fought battle. Got a bit lucky in the second set, of course, but I think you need a bit of luck in these kind of tournaments. And yeah, I wrote my luck today, but afterwards I think I didn't look back and I played really well today.
Yeah, a 108.28 average is the highest in this tournament so far by a long distance, and a 1-2-1 average in that last set as well. Are we seeing Gian van Veen at his peak?
Yes and no. I think the last two sets, then maybe, yeah. But I think the first set, I've missed loads of doubles. And I think it can always be better, and I'm always trying to be better. But, after that, when I hit the 72 checkout to go 1-all in sets, I think the last 6 slaggers are probably one of my best ever played, especially on this stage. But yeah, I'm really happy with this win, of course.
And on this stage, it's the first time you've reached the third round here. Alongside the performance, can you take a lot of confidence from the fact that now you've gone beyond, you've broken that glass ceiling, if you will, and you can go, maybe a deep run in this tournament? Yeah,
for sure. I think I said it as well last week when I won my first ever game. I think that was just a monkey getting off my back, just winning my first ever game here. And like the last couple of days, I was really looking forward to getting back up on stage. And even today, when I woke up this morning, I didn't feel any nerves. Which I did last week. I just really looking forward to getting back on stage. Just really looking forward to playing. And I think it's what it showed today. I wasn't nervous at all. I got a bit lucky, which I needed, but just really happy and so much I can take from this game going forward to the rest of the tournament.
And you'll be able to rest over Christmas and coming back after Christmas as well. You've got Madars Razma in round 3. Is it about downtime for you now? What's the process before that game?
Yeah, going back home tomorrow. Spend Christmas with the family. A couple of hours practice, of course, just to make sure I'm ready for round 3. And then coming back here to London, just fully prepared for round 3. And I'm really looking forward to it. I think this Christmas is going to be the best one of my life so far. Just still being in the World Championship, which is a massive goal for myself, and thankfully I've achieved that this year.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Gian, congratulations. Only 3 trebleless visits in 4 sets. When you're involved in the battle, do you know how good the performance is? Do you know it's at that level?
I saw that after the game, 3 trebleless visits, and I was like, it's not bad, but I knew I was playing well. I saw it after the second set. I was averaging about 104 in both of those sets, so I knew I was playing well, but I didn't know it was only like 3 trebleless visits. I didn't know that, but especially the 108 average, it felt really good. I felt really comfortable. And then, if you average 97 or 108, it doesn't really matter. Just as long as you feel comfortable, get the win, that's the main part.
No one's put down a marker until now. This is a real statement performance. This is a nice reminder to everyone else that it's not about just Luke and Luke, that others can win it and your name is firmly in the mix.
A little bit. Yes and no. Like for myself, I just look at my own game. I don't look at winning the tournament. I don't look at comparing myself to Luke and Luca or any other players. Just want to go as far as I possibly can. And of course, before the tournament, I was like 3rd or 4th favourite with the bookies to win this tournament. Well, after Gezi losing, I was only 3rd favourite. But now, I didn't put any extra pressure on myself. Of course, this performance is going to put more pressure on myself, maybe for everyone else. Looking forward to the rest of the tournament, but not for myself. I just feel really comfortable on stage the last 2 games. And that's what I'm going to take into the rest of the tournament. And hopefully, you can continue this way.
The dream of not only being world champion, but the first person to hold the youth and the worlds at the same time, is that a driving factor as well, like extra motivation almost?
Yes and no. Of course that's an extra motivation. Of course I want to be world champion, but it's so far away. I said it before this tournament, there's 128 great players. We're down to 32 when I'm playing next, so I'm really looking forward to that game, but it's only the last 32, so I'm not looking forward to the semi-final, final, or even becoming world champion just yet. Just take it game by game, and we'll see where we go. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Gian, well done. From how you were feeling in the practice room before the match, did it feel like a performance like that was coming for you tonight?
To be honest, not at all. I was practicing. I said to my girlfriend, to my manager, everyone, I was practicing not great. It didn't feel great. It didn't. I don't know what it was. And last week I was really nervous before the game. Today I didn't feel any nerves at all, but I just wasn't practicing well. So I said, they all said to me, just relax, just believe in your own abilities, and then it'll all be okay. And that's what I did. And like the last hour, like 30 minutes before the game, I was practicing really well. Practiced with Charlie Mann before my game, and we were practicing really well together. He smacked me with all those challenges we did. To be honest, he was playing way better than I was, but it gave me some confidence. Like I was playing well, and that's what I took it to this game. And I think that's what got me over the line in the end.
You've dealt with sort of the pressures of expectation so well over the last 18 months or so as you've been sort of climbing the rankings, I guess. How does the expectation now differ being at the World Championships back home in the Netherlands as well as over here in the UK?
Very different. I think like 12 months ago, everyone was like, okay, Gian can play a really good game, but we'll see where he can go. But now, before the tournament, it was one of the, like after the Lukes, I was one of the favourites to go reach the final, even win the tournament. And everyone puts the pressure on you, the media, your friends, family and stuff like that. But you just need to keep your head down, just focus on your own game. And that's what I've been doing so far. I think it's going really well, playing really well. Good confidence boost again today with this performance on this stage. And I can take that into round 3 and hopefully I can win many more games. Cheers, thank you.
Gian, well done on that victory.
Thank you.
We know that you've not been playing darts long in the PDC, but how quickly do you have to learn on the job with so many events, whether it's the Pro Tour, Euro Tour, Major, especially at this end of the year? It doesn't seem like you've got time to almost grow into it as a professional dart player.
Well, you don't have to, but if you want to be at the top of the sport, if you want to be top 16, top 10, top 8 of the world, you have to. Then you have to, because you know, if you don't, someone else will do it. The competition in this sport nowadays is so fierce. Everyone's playing well, and you know, if you're falling back, if you average 90 until 92, then you're going to lose so many games. You're falling behind everyone. So you need to play well. You need to keep practicing to perform. And luckily, the last couple of months I've been performing. Even though I lost a couple of games, of course, at the Play Championship Finals, Grand Slam, but I still played well, and that's what I took out of those games and this tournament as well. Playing well, feeling really good, and then I feel ready to perform.
And you speak about that form in the past few months. We've seen in the past guys like Luke Humphries, even Michael van Gerwen back in the day, when they won their first major, it seemed to lift their games to the next level. What has winning that European Championship done for your game, your self-belief and confidence? Self-belief
and confidence is through the roof after that tournament, of course. I think, you know, the Grand Slam and the Play Championship Finals afterwards have been maybe a bit disappointing result-wise, but I think, you know, even though you win your first major, everyone expecting more of you, and I said to myself, okay, hopefully, well, not hopefully, but I was just focusing on not crumbling under that pressure, just keep on playing well, keep on performing. And even though I lost, like I didn't make it out of the group stage, Play Championship Finals, lost second round, but I averaged around 99 to 100 in those both tournaments. So I still play well, and that's what I took into this tournament as well. So I said to myself, if going to the Worlds, if someone is going to beat you, they have to play well. Just average between 98 to 105, and then it should be a great tournament. And that's what I've done so far. Of course, a bit higher today, but you know, it's just keeping that level and just putting the pressure on my opponent to play well. And then if they play well, then maybe they can beat me.
Thank you, Gian. Well done today.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Gian, congratulations on a really good performance. Obviously, the first set you was finding your range, but then from then on in, it was a very strong display, especially the 2 last sets. I mean, as we've mentioned earlier, only the 3 trebleless visits. I mean, how do you feel that going into the next, with this little break over Christmas, are you going to change anything up, or are you going to just keep doing what you're doing?
100%. I'm going to keep up what I'm doing so far. I think the last couple of weeks, you know what, the difference between this tournament and the last 2 years, I've put too much pressure on myself. I practiced too much with myself, but also with other players before the tournament. This tournament, I said to myself, don't practice any more than you've done the whole year. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just like treat this tournament as every other tournament you played this year. And I think it's going well so far. So, you know, into the 3rd round, and I'm not going to treat it any other way than I've done the past 2 rounds. So I'm going to keep practicing, enjoy Christmas at home, and make sure I'll be ready for the 3rd round.
I mean, that is showing your confidence. I mean, that is something that's very easier said than done. You're treating, you know, the World Championships as just another tournament. Does that show with the European win what kind of a player you really are?
I think so. You know, it's easier said than done than treating the World Championship as any other tournament, but that's what I said to myself. I think it's going well so far, but I think as you said, it shows what I've grown this year as a player compared to the last 2 years. Last year I put so much pressure on myself, especially with losing that first round in the previous year, and now winning 2 games, 2 really good games, which my opponent pushed me all the way as well. It's going to take me, of course, massive confidence for this tournament, but for the 2026 as well, and also the World Championship next year, to come back here with the confidence. I know that if my opponent pushes me, I can perform. So yeah, I think this tournament alone, only these two games, it's grown me so much as a player.
But we wish you the very best of luck in the next round and have a lovely Christmas.
Cheers, you too. Thank you.